we're gonna do right here is go back, way back.
Going way back till the early days.
Red stuff.
Money beat. You know how we give it party people suck. Funky to listen to.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm going way back.
It's the Going Way Back show with Money B.
Money B.
Your home for classic hip hop, raw and uncut. As always, joined by my lovely co-host Tom Teasy
Hello.
and the Silver Fox that rocks. Your man, my man, our man, DJ Always.
What's happening? How you feeling?
I would say the ones and
Yeah, a little
twos,
too
but you, what do we call this? It's
These beats, the beats?
yeah. No, I'm saying when you
He's on the pad.
you're not on the turntables. You know, so
I don't know what
you know
you're
normally
doing.
you say the DJ's on the ones and twos, but you on the
I'm on the program.
program on the keypad.
I'm on the program.
Get a little feedback in here. What's going on?
They turned my mic all the way down and turned another mic up.
I could dig it. Am I heard right now? Okay.
I can barely. Okay, I can hear you
Here
now.
we go. We live. Hey, we're just getting it together. Welcome everybody to another great show. But let's find out
Someone
what's
should
happening.
come in here and adjust the camera.
Always got it.
We got it. Thank you.
Got that thing?
I multitask.
Right? So Tom Teasy, what's been happening with
Nothing. Nothing at all.
you?
Always.
Nothing
How you
at all. What about you, Always?
You deserve that one.
What's been
Cracking the
happening?
whip around here, baby. I understand. Just chilling, you know. So, I was hanging out with, actually, I did a gig down in Newport Beach on a yacht.
On a yacht?
Yeah, man, it was
Baller.
cool. It was rich. I wish.
What
But it
happened?
was a party for some friends of mine. Her
Buffy?
Jay-Z and them, you know, big pimpin'. No, it was just a real intimate party. 15,
Intimate.
20 people. Yeah, it was a 50th birthday party. So
That
just
sounds nice.
mostly like an 80s throwback. It was cool.
What kind of food did they serve?
Mostly finger foods.
Mm.
You know, pigs in a blanket.
Jumping in the ocean
So,
naked?
nah, somebody almost fell in though. It was funny.
Mm.
But it was funny to see them come in because they came in as like, you know, they came in all nice dressed, you know, the dresses, and some guys had suits on, and you just see the progression happen. Right? It goes on and on and on.
Everybody
It's
get
like,
loose.
oh.
Was it an open bar?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They got loose.
It was everything.
It was-
Really? How late did they go?
It's you know, it's charted out, so it's only like from 8 to 12.
Mm.
And you know, by the time 11 o'clock hit, we had to bring the music down. But they was partying at a low level, but they were so faded, it didn't matter.
I already know. That's
Yeah.
that's how you're supposed to do it.
It was nice around. It was nice around the harbor. It was in Newport Beach.
That's what's up. Well, I didn't go on a yacht party or nothing, but I did go to the Crush Groove show.
What?
Which was kind of dope, you know. And our friend Bobby actually had like front row tickets, and he you know,
Front row seats.
front row seats, and he took me with him. So I was like right up front, checking it out. And you know, normally, you know, I'm at these shows and normally, like, you know, you backstage, you really can't see.
Right.
But this time I was actually in the audience for a good portion of the show and got to check out some of the performances.
How's the perspective from it? I mean, you know, like I said, we see usually backstage, so being out there in the audience,
Right.
were you really getting into it, or was you just like just checking it out, seeing
Well,
how it is?
You know, I get into it like the Loonies perform. You know, that's my family.
Yeah.
So I'm checking them out, but also when I'm watching these shows, is almost equivalent to a football player watching game tape.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I'm looking at it,
Taking
saying,
notes?
Yeah, I'm taking notes. You know, a couple of things like like the Loonies.
Right.
I'm watching to see how I can critique them. You know, what looks good, what doesn't, so that I can tell them
Right.
look good.
Later
or
on.
some things I'd be like, hey, you know, I might need to try that. You know, with other people's things,
Gotcha,
or I could
Like
say,
Beyonce stealing people moves.
right,
Ooh.
exactly. Bzzz, Beyonce's gonna get you. And
Even don't come in here.
you know, and then some cats, you know, you say like, damn, that's whack. I don't want to do that at all. So,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I still enjoy
You enjoy the show.
the show. Everybody that was
So you're doing a
rocking.
little bit of everything, right?
Yeah, so I'm checking it out. Then by the middle of the show, you know, I did, eventually get, back there.
Backstage,
And
yeah.
was hanging out. And then I kind of lost track of the show, because they had the screens backstage. I was peeking at a few people's shows, but
Right.
it was the Loonies. It was High C and Sugar Free performed together, and then they
Wow.
brought DJ Quick came out unannounced and
Okay.
did a little set. That was tight. Fat Joe was there. Mac 10,
Skinny
Fat
Joe,
Joe, yeah, I was about to say he's
Skinny
Skinny Joe
Joe.
now, isn't he? Yeah.
Ice T, E40.
Coco
Wow.
T.
Coco
Was
T
Cube there?
I didn't see
You
Cube.
see? No.
Cube performed at the Crush Groove in the Bay Area the night
Oh,
before.
okay. All right.
He headlined. Bone Thugs in Harmony. Shout out to Crazy Bone.
Nice.
Quick Fix. Usually, right after us. I'm not sure if they're gonna have a show after us tonight, but they're not. That means we're gonna go all night long. Who else performed? I know I'm missing some people, but it was really. Oh, the Brat performed.
Really? Got a little crush on
Say what?
Got a little crush on her.
Well, she's gay.
Well, you still have a crush.
Who
Yeah,
cares?
no
We're not
chance.
giving her no airtime anyway. Keep
Okay.
it moving.
Anyways, yeah, it was a bunch of people. It was a bunch of people, so it was good.
We don't say that name around these parts.
Right. Yeah, but that's about it, man. So it was a good weekend as far as
Okay.
I'm concerned.
Sounds like it.
That's what was happening.
Nice.
So we're gonna keep it moving and right
And
about
I didn't get the memo. I should have wore red.
You should have.
Kind of offset the.
Right. And you know what? We can turn the music up a little bit more. I can barely hear that shit.
And why is it so mellow?
Right. Slow.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm about to fall asleep.
Yeah. Light an incense in this bitch
That is a nice track, though.
and fall out. But like we do every week about this time, Jake. It's the old school new news with Tom Teasy.
Thanks, man. We all know DMX has always considered himself a dog.
What?
When TMZ caught up with him at LAX and
Stop
asked
that.
him if he ever sampled dog food,
Jake.
check out what he's.
What happened?
Stop that. That was, that was my fault. Because
Okay.
well, not my fault, but we couldn't find the actual
I was
thing.
about to say,
We'll
is
get
this Milli Vanilli?
it. Right? But it's cool. We'll fix that. Go
Okay.
ahead, Tom Teasy. She was
Sorry,
like,
she was just like,
Tom Teasy, like my style. Go ahead.
So up first we got Suge Knight. Looks like Suge.
that's not me.
The judge. Can you guys turn the music down?
Oh, I usually control the
Yeah,
track,
Jake,
fellas.
yeah.
Jake, yeah.
You got to stop that.
I usually control the tracks. I got you.
It looks like the judge in the Suge Knight case is showing some leniency.
Wow. Yeah, that's a long.
Actually, he dropped one of the hit and run counts, and he also lowered his bail amount from $25 million to $10 million. And it looks like Nas is being seeked out by the IRS. They're seeking to collect $300,000 in assets, and they haven't been able to find any assets with his name on it. So you know what that means. He got his house in his mama
And
name.
his baby mama name.
And everything else in his daughter's name. And over the weekend, maybe 2 weeks ago, Crunchy Black was arrested in Las Vegas by the police. They
3-6
found.
Mafia.
What did I say?
You said Crunchy Black.
Oh.
3-6 Mafia.
Crunchy Black from 3-6 Mafia was arrested in Las Vegas by the police. They found meth on him, and he got arrested while he was walking across the street on a do not cross light.
He was tripping.
They be waiting for that though.
Yeah,
They waiting for you to do something
He
stupid.
should have left his meth in the hotel room.
What?
He's tripping.
There's been a boost in meth lately. I
Right?
don't know what's going on.
Well,
I
first
didn't even know black people did meth like
I
that.
didn't know it either.
That's crazy.
And looks like Snoop Dogg is one of the investors for a new startup company called Ease. Ease is basically described as Uber for marijuana, but I would like to describe it as a pizza delivery type company. But what they're going to be doing is picking up prescription marijuana for patients and dropping it off.
Nice.
People got to be registered.
And Jim Jones, if you guys recall, I don't know if you do, in 2013, he was arrested by the police. They smelled marijuana on him, but they did not find any weed in his car. So he's fighting the case, and he's going to trial this month. And Dr. Dre finally won his battle with Death Row Records over the use of the Chronic digitally, or the album The Chronic digitally. He's looking for the royalties from the digital releases from Death Row Records and Wide Awake Records. And he actually won the case. And Trina might be pregnant. Lunel, the comedian, posted this picture of her and said, "Congratulations." I don't know if she's pregnant or not, but, you know, Lunel is a comedian, and I don't know if that's definitely confirmation. It hasn't came from Trina, so I wouldn't believe it.
Right.
And if you're looking for live entertainment at your next cookout or barbecue, hit up Kaya. She is now doing barbecues and cookouts. She was at this cookout performing one of her songs. I'm not sure if he has the video clip of that, but she was there.
But you can look it up, right?
Yeah, you can definitely look it up. Once
Now,
we get our website together, things will be posted on our website.
Now, I did see that video, and I have something to say about that.
Was it hers?
It
was
wa-
it her family?
Well, the whole thing about it is you don't know what that was. You know, they make it seem like, oh, she's getting booked to perform at, you know, they clowning her.
Yeah.
But,
It could have been a family
yeah,
event.
I've been at
Exactly.
family or friends just events and just been kicking it and just
Get
decided to
loose, yeah.
jump on.
For example, for the Christmas party you performed
Which one?
at Moni's Christmas party,
Exactly.
and somebody could have posted that and said, "Oh, now he's doing Christmas parties."
Right. Or even, I was going to give another
Yeah, you
example.
gotta be careful nowadays.
Yeah, because everybody just, you know, everybody's just looking
Get that video, that one video.
to clown.
Yeah, the clown or the booster, it's gonna boost my page.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's like you could be doing anything.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And lastly, Dame Dash has lost the custody battle with his ex-wife, Rachel Roy. He did not appear in court, so she won the custody battle of their 2 daughters. She also was awarded a 3-year restraining order against him as well.
Wow.
And that's this week's Old School New News on the Going Way Back show with my man Money B. Back to you, man.
Thank you, Ty Teasy. I thought you was going to tell them how to get at you and all that stuff. But
I'll wait till the end.
you know how we do. It's all good. You know, we're going to take a break. A lot of you may have seen on social media that our guest this evening is Rampage of Flip Mode Squad. He was supposed to be a live in-studio guest, but due to circumstances, he's actually going to do a call-in.
Okay.
And we're going to reschedule and actually have him come in,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the studio.
definitely gotta happen.
But, you know, he couldn't make it in studio this evening, but we'll have him on the line right after the break. Anyway, as you notice, the room is a little full. We will try to get Rampage on the line at some point during the show. Rampage, if you're checking it out, please keep trying to call, and we'll make it happen. But, like I said in the last break, and it actually came right on time, my man, Mellow Man Ace, Kazal, collectively known as the Zizix, in the motherfucking house. What's good? So, you know, I was telling the people about the Freedom Felon launch.
Yes.
Right,
yes.
so tell us about Freedom Felon and more about the show that's coming up
Yeah.
Friday that we're going to...
Well, first of all, sorry. I know last time I brought you a couple pieces of the other thing.
Yeah.
You know, and I forgot to bring you some pieces
Yeah,
of
the
this.
hot shit.
But you and the whole fam will have yours on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, in this thing, you
Uh-huh.
know, we always reinvent ourselves.
Okay.
You know, and you always sell something new. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
have
we got
to.
the Freedom Felons with my man Mikey Parsons from Portland, and we came together with this idea, you know, that I would commit a felon for my freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the basis of the clothing line. You know what I mean? And we're doing real well in Australia, in the Australian market. Also up north in your area, we're doing real well as well. And so we're trying to spread the word down south and across the globe.
Dope. So when you say like what stores or what outlets? Like where?
Man, we doing the mom and pops. We starting at the bottom, going to the top with it. You know what I mean? So
are you individually like traveling like in a car with a
I'm not, but there's people that are. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, is that how it's being done? Like, you just
Yeah.
wearing shirts on consignment or what? Because I know.
Yes, man.
Okay.
Like we doing it,
tell
Compton
the
swap
people,
meet.
they have to know that's how-
We doing it Compton swap meet to begin with. That's how all organic things take place, especially
Right.
in the world of hip hop. If the streets ain't feeling it, then it's just not gonna happen.
Right, and with anything, as we all know, the way that you move product and units, it changes. So, it. I don't know if you've experienced, like I said, I know you're not doing personally, but just in the whole process of trying to promote and grow the brand, are you noticing that you have to approach it a different way than say you did with merch that you had maybe like 5 years ago?
Most definitely. I think the biggest difference that I'm seeing is the fact that, a lot of our people want to spend dollars elsewhere. And that's probably the hardest thing or roadblock to accomplish. Like, people want to buy Nike and things like that, which are great, and we all love that.
Right.
And it's hard to convince brothers and Mexicans to buy their own race shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's probably like the
Why do you
biggest
think that
obstacle.
is?
I don't know. I think people might think that we don't make quality things. I don't know. I really don't know. But I
But
try
you
to
have
support.
see somebody else wear it first before they.
Well, no, I mean, it's just
That's
weird
what's up.
because, like say, at least say in the black community, it's like we're our consumer dollars are very, very powerful. You know what I mean? Because we spend our money.
However, in the black and brown community, in the black is the money exchanges amongst blacks 3 times before it goes into another market. In the Latino community, it exchanges hands amongst Latinos 6 times before it averages out and goes to the other markets.
Mm-hmm.
So I think judging these things and being aware of our buyers, our consumers, our customers, and knowing these things, you have to strategize in order to get your product out there to the right people. Especially in the hip hop world. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and I just mentioned that because I think we sometimes we don't know, like we can take a stand and use our power as far as as consumers to kind of change some of the things that go on. You know
Absolutely. I mean,
What would
I
you
try to
like to,
support black and brown things. You know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
just me, and I don't know if it's just ever since 15 years ago or something like that I've had an epiphany where I buy products. If a kid's selling a CD on the street, I
Right.
give them $3 or $4. That's just me. I like to support my people doing good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, before I go and spend, elsewhere. Of
That's
course,
what's up.
yeah.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm
No.
sorry.
But of course, I'm gonna rock my, my Adidas, and all that. That's good. But what am I doing for my people?
All right, we're going to talk more about the actual show, but I believe we have Rampage on the line. So, time to Rampage.
Yo.
What up, fam? How
What's
you
up,
doing?
Money B?
What's happening?
What's up, bro?
And
I'm good. Salute to my first off, salute to you for having me, and salute to Mellow Man. That's my dude forever. I salute you. Classic hip hop is
My man.
always in the building. So I salute you, family. Me and you been fam forever. So I salute you and your family, and I respect your movement, and I respect a lot of cats need to understand. If you don't have the great marketing and you ain't part of our cloth, you can't survive in hip hop. So I salute you.
My mellow.
appreciate
Love
it,
you, bro.
appreciate
Love
it.
you, man. You already know what it is.
Love you too. Love you too, Mello. Make sure you add me on Twitter at The Real Rampage so we can talk. DM me.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you on LinkedIn too, B.
All right, definitely.
That's what's up. So, Rampage, let's talk about it.
Yes, sir.
Now, most people,
What's going on?
the first time that a lot of people saw you was in the Craig Mack remix video for Flavor in Your Ear.
Right.
But you actually had a
Right.
deal with Dallas Austin and Rowdy Records earlier, right?
Yes, sir.
So how did you even like?
Yeah.
Because Dallas is out of Atlanta and you're out of New York, right?
Yes, sir.
So how did that even
So
that deal
I'll
come
tell you,
about?
I'll connect it for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna connect it for you right now. So this was what happened. Busta Rhymes had a production deal with Dallas Austin with Rowdy Records, and I was the first artist they signed over there to Dallas Austin, Rowdy Records, and Arista. And I dropped my first single, which was Beware the Rampage, and that was in '92. So salute to Dallas Austin for giving me the platform to drop my first record over there on Rowdy, and salute to Clyde Davis at the time. They were showing me mad love, and I salute Dallas because he's a great, wonderful producer, and for giving me that platform, and salute to my first cousin Busta Rhymes for believing in me and giving me that platform. So that's how that Rowdy record situation jumped off. And then I came back a couple of years later on the Busta Rhymes Woo Ha, and then I got a deal with Electric Records for 8 albums. And I put out one over there, and we put out a lot of singles and a lot of albums, a lot of gold, a lot of platinums. You know Money B.
Right.
You know that we was right behind y'all. So, you know, being a transaction of being on the major label, you know what I'm saying, understanding the structure of a major label, I decided not to return to a major and decided to go out on my own, which is Deep Freeze Entertainment, and I've been Deep Freeze ever since. But, you know, I love no diss to the major labels because I made a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. You live, you learn, you're young, you understand. You understand the lawyers, you understand the accountants, you understand the business. If you don't understand the business, you don't need to be in the business. So I get it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, and just like today, it's unfathomable to think about doing an 8-album deal with anybody.
You're right.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
but
Right.
back then we would brag about it. Man, I got an 8 album. We doing 8 albums.
Yeah.
No,
I had
like-
7
Yeah,
with Capital, and man, after 2, I was ready to go. You already know
Yeah,
Rampage.
so
You know
I-
how that goes, man. When they want you
Right.
to regurgitate stuff and want you to sell out and do all these other things, you know, it's crazy, and it makes you ask yourself, why am I even doing this?
Right.
But you got to ask this question too. When you first sign, you're happy because you worked. See, we demo kids. We used to make demos.
Right.
A lot of people don't understand that. We come from that demo club.
4 tracks, 2 tracks.
You know, we used to buy tapes. We supported other artists. We went to other artists to showcase back then. Nowadays, they don't even do that. They just hop on the internet. Whatever's on YouTube, they download. Whatever somebody's blogging about Mello or Rampage, now they know who we are. But we've been here, and Money B, we've been here for a long time. So it's crazy how the internet is the new buzz. It's crazy how these artists, so-called artists that's moving in the game now, are all lazy. When we had to do it, we had to go on the promo tour for 6 weeks.
Right.
Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, most definitely.
Jack
We had
the
to
Rapper,
go
my
see
dude.
radio. We
Right.
couldn't email the MP3. We couldn't email the drops. You see how far we came, but guys like me, you, and B, we still here to tell the story of that. That's wonderful. That's experience.
Right.
Name me a new artist that's under our experience. None of them. That's why I titled my new EP coming out, Everyone Ain't Loyal.
Right,
Man.
and I was going to ask you because I was checking out your bio, and then you're saying that you want to bring true hip hop back to the forefront. So, give everybody your definition when you say true hip hop. What do you mean by that?
What I mean by true hip hop, I mean Money B hip hop. I mean Mellow Man Ace hip hop. I mean Cypress Hills hip hop. I mean Dougie Fresh hip hop. I mean Big Daddy Kane hip hop. Notice when I say those names, those are classic MCs to me. You understand?
Right.
Digital Underground, Flip Mode Squad, Public Enemy. Those are classic MCs to me. Tupac, classic MC to me. Biggie, classic MC to me. Snoop, classic MC to me. Understand everybody of that genre. Nobody's making records like that no more. So when you listen to this new mixtape I just dropped, Mellow Man, I got this mixtape called Remington Steel. I went back and I took records that cats was scared to jump off, and I put a 2015 flow on it. I got 200 blogs blogging me right now, and I just gave it for free. So that's what I mean. We are authentic hip-hop. We like them snapbacks. We'll never play out. We'll never die. Our records are classic. A lot of these new records are not classic. Look at the sound scans. It ain't no sound scans really because nobody's selling no records.
Knowledge.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So think about it. We come from that authentic era. Name me somebody right now that's popping in the authentic era right now. We still alive, but a lot of these new dudes don't understand authentic era. And what I mean by authentic era is, I don't say make a throwback record that sounds like us. Make a record that sounds like you. Pay homage to a lot of dudes like Mello and like you, B. Pay homage to us. Always pay homage, but know your hip-hop history. A lot of these dudes don't know history. They strike up on hits. A lot of these records will strike up on hits. When we made hits, we had thought process. We had concept. A lot of these records don't have concept. Listen to my remixing still. It's concept all the way through, and I never curse not once. That's a real MC.
Oh yeah, we actually have the record, and I'm gonna play a couple of joints. Now we got a Kazal in the building. That's Mellow Man Ace's son. Now Kazal as a young artist, and listening to what Rampage just said, like, what are your thoughts?
I agree fully because being fortunate to come up in a family and lineage that I did, I was well schooled on the history of hip hop and where it came from, how it started, the elements, and it's interesting being a younger head because you see it's really evident that a lot of new artists don't understand the history of this genre, of this culture.
Now, is it hard for you because you came up, you grew up in it, right? So you understand it the way we understand it. But is it hard expressing that to your peers? Like, yo, y'all kind of got it.
Yeah,
because sometimes they look at you like, dude, you the same. You younger than me. How the fuck you gonna tell me something?
Yeah, I mean, I've had some roadblocks with it, like just trying to put out the stuff that we do. Right. But I mean, there's always an audience for whatever it is you're doing, and I applaud the people overseas that really take towards the more authentic sounds, more original sounds.
Okay, now Rampage.
Yes, sir.
Now, how do you? Because and I always battle with this whenever I'm speaking about hip hop and what's happening now, and what's happening back then. How do you, when you're talking about it on different platforms and whatnot, how do you keep from sounding like, like, oh man, he just mad because because a lot of youngsters are like, oh man, they just old. They think everybody everybody's a hater. And I'm like, I always say, I don't hate what you're doing.
Like somebody new.
Huh?
How do I say the same and how I preserve me as an MC?
No, not how do you. I'm saying how do you speak to somebody new, and kind of get on their level without, making them feel like you chastising them, or you know what I'm saying?
Or perhaps bitter.
Coming off like you bitter, like you the mad rapper or something.
No. I'm never the mad rapper. I support everybody's grind. I look at the music game, and I look at these new artists, like B and Mello. We came up when our parents was listening to Marvin Gaye and a lot of them. We had to go with that era, and I look at this era just like that. But again, I show any of my artists what authentic hip-hop is and where it came from. And I make sure they Google and they understand the word hip-hop, graffiti, breakdancing. I like to teach and I like to show because I wouldn't be a dope MC if I didn't do that. So I tell my artists the real authentic hip-hop and learn your history. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, these youngins don't believe in learning history. They believe in Fruity Loops, jumping on the record, hey, I got a hit. But then when you ask them who's African Bambaataa or you ask them who's Mellow Man Ace, they can't tell you.
Right.
answer around the question. So I believe in artist development. That was missing out the game right now. A lot of these artists doesn't have artist development. And you should know your peers before you enter the game.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Now, is it any cats coming out that you like right now that you feeling? Any young dudes?
Well, only I got some people coming. I got this kid from Southside Phoenix, which is Judge the Boss. He's coming.
Okay.
I got a dude by the name from St. Louis called Bert B. He's coming. Got a Manian kid, Nowzo. He's coming. Like I got my young team. You know what I'm saying? And I'm schooling my young team. So I got a dude by the name of Yob Westwood. He's coming, repping that whole West Coast movement. So
right.
I believe in teaching my team, so when they go out here, they understand what authentic hip hop is, and nobody can throw darts at them because they came from out of my squad. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that's messing with my D3 squad, they gotta understand what real hip hop is.
That's
you know what I'm
up.
saying? They gotta know their history. So I make sure I tell them. We have stories about it. I might tell them to Google something. I might tell them to Google a Mellow Man. They know that he has the West Coast on Smash. Or weirdly, I asked him weird questions. What was his first song? Or what group Money B was a part of? Oh, you know the record because your parents heard it, but you need to know your history before you enter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I'm with you on that,
dude.
OG, because it makes you a better MC, I think. And you can't put it into words, but knowing the value of who Mr. Schick is and why the Cold Crush 4 is important, it just makes you that much doper. So I'm all the way with you. All the way with you.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta do that, bro. Plus, I got a little son that's coming up, and he makes beats. Right? I got a son that's 5 years old, y'all. He makes beats. But the craziest thing about my son making beats, he only making beats because he sees his uncle making beats who understands the game. You understand it? And I did what any father would do. I went to go buy him a small-ass drum machine, a little drum machine, and I left him with it, and I took away the instructions, because you know where we come from, we like to figure it out. We'll press the button, we'll punch them until they down, and we know the machine like the back of our hand. And
Right.
word is born, I gave my son a drum machine, and he's physically making beats. Not with the samples, but physically knowing the programs and knowing what buttons to push. I don't make beats. I'm a rapper. He makes beats at 5. So I'm teaching him, the generation after that, what authentic hip-hop is.
Yeah, now you speaking earlier, and some people don't know, you actually relocated to Phoenix, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, isn't
I'm-
Cool G
I'm
rap
on
out in
the
Phoenix
West
as
Coast.
well?
I'm repping Phoenix, and I'm repping Brooklyn, New York. So it's all good.
No, I was saying, isn't Cool G rap out in Phoenix as well?
Nah, man, I don't think he lives out here no more.
Uh-huh.
But Candyman is out here.
Oh, is that right?
Candyman is out here. West Coast Cam is out here.
Ah.
Capitana from Wu-Tang is out here. Few dudes is out here, man.
Word.
For real. I don't think G Rap is out here anymore.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, Rampage, we got to take a quick break. I don't know if you got a few minutes. Come back and we wrap up the conversation. Can you hang on?
I'm here, B. I'm not going nowhere.
Going way back show with Money B.
Money B!
There you go. That's that life. I needed some of that. Rampage.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that shit is hot right there.
Make me want to say, ooh, wee,
Right?
when he rapping in the back vocals, you know what I
Yo,
mean?
man, you know,
That's why I love Rampage
I
so
salute
much.
both
man.
of y'all. I salute both of y'all. Y'all both classic MCs to me. And I grew up.
Bless.
And I grew up with y'all. We grew up together. And I salute y'all both, man. And it's a blessing that I can talk to both of y'all at the same time. You know, me and you, Mello, we just going back like throwbacks, like Adidas without the stripe. And you know, me and you, B, we family forever, man. I could tell y'all some stories y'all probably don't even remember. You know what I'm saying?
Probably so. I believe it.
Man.
It's classic, man, and I'm happy to be a part of this, man. For real.
Well, check it out, Rampage. What we do here on the show is just because we all know our hip hop so well, you know, because we're all scholars in this thing called hip hop.
Right.
We got a game that we play here on the show called Who Said It, right? And I don't know, are you watching the show right now, or are you just listening on the phone?
I'm just listening right now.
Okay, well, we got the lovely Ty Teasy in the building. Say what's up, Ty Teasy.
Hey, what's going on?
And
Salute.
now what Ty
Salute.
Teasy does is she says a classic line or a line from a classic record, right? Now, you have to guess the name of the artist that said the line and the name of the song that the line came from. Now, there's one catch.
Oh, man.
The one catch is
We like that.
Ty Teasy is not a hip hop head, and she doesn't know the song. I just gave her the lyrics, so she's just gonna read it, dry, no cadence, no anything.
I'll try to put a little something.
Yeah,
on
but
it.
you know, so you really just gotta
It
listen
doesn't
and
help
know.
all the
You just
time.
gotta know your hip hop. So you ready? You ready to rock with us on this one?
Yep.
All right, Ty Teasy, you ready to give him the first one?
Number 1. I may sound crazy, this might look easy. Suckers don't phase me. Crabs don't skeeze me. Who said it?
You gotta give me some more of that.
That's it. Well,
That's all I got.
she gonna give it to you one more time.
I may sound crazy, this might look easy. Suckers don't phase me. Crabs don't skeeze me. Who said it?
Anybody?
I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Does it sound familiar?
On that one too.
I'm gonna throw some out there. I'm gonna say Positive K.
Positive K?
I don't even know who that is.
Won't.
I'm gonna say, I don't know, man. I'm gonna pass on that.
You gonna pass on it? All right. Well, I mean, this one ain't so easy. So
Can I get a lifeline on this one?
can you get a life? Okay. I give you a lifeline. You know, I'm gonna give you some.
3 people I can shoot one.
Okay, I give you the MC. He's from
Yes.
New Jersey.
Okay. MCs from New Jersey.
He's from New Jersey.
Tretch.
You gotta tell me 3 MCs from, huh?
No,
I said Tretch.
wasn't Tretch. Need another lifeline?
Yeah, I need another lifeline.
Okay, this is the last one, and then I'm gonna give it to you. This MC was part of a crew that features a television star.
You talking about Flavor Unit? I know.
Queen Latifah.
Though that's the name, that's the crew, the Flavor Unit. But who's the MC? What's the song?
Lakim Shabazz.
And the end.
Nope. All right, just give it to
Lakim
him.
Shabazz.
Say what?
Say it again.
Not Lakim Shabazz.
Nah, was it? You ready?
Was it only person I know from Jersey at that time was out of Flavor Unit was 45 King, Lakim Shabazz, Poor Righteous Teachers. I can't say naughty.
Well, let's. All right, this one was a little hard. We're gonna let y'all hear it, and then we're gonna give you an easier one. All right. Chill Rob G.
Chill Rob.
This might look easy. Suckers don't faze me, crowds don't skeeze me. You wanna know the time? Bust a rhyme. Here's my favorite line. Let me show you.
And I said it just like you
And
too.
she said it just.
Chill Rob G.
Chill Rob G. That's my man.
I didn't know he was Flavor Unit though. That's not fair.
Hectic.
Yeah, he was down with Flavor Unit.
Was he? Was he?
For sure.
Okay, we're gonna give you that.
Produced
We'll
by.
give
All
you
right.
But I was close though. I was close.
I mean, after I gave you 80 lifelines.
that. Yo, that was on Wild Pitch
All right,
Records,
so
wasn't
let's
it?
go with another one.
All right. This
Yeah.
is the last one. Now this one should be a little bit easier. Now y'all got to get this one. All right, here we go. Tatizi.
Number 2. Gotta take you for a ride through the Twilight Zone. I don't need a spaceship. I use my microphone. Who said it?
Come on, y'all. No
Can I
lifeline.
get another lifeline?
No lifeline. Come on now.
Hey, still
Hold on, I'm
playing
gonna
this
let her
song,
say it
man.
one more time.
Yo, I got this.
Hold on.
I got this.
You got it?
I
Let her
got
say it one
this.
more time, and then then
Gotta take you for a ride through the Twilight Zone. I don't need a spaceship. I use my microphone.
Yo, that's the rapper Jalil.
Oh!
say what? What you say?
What the mellows just say?
The rapper Jalil. Play it. 5 minutes of funk. We love.
Yeah, Houdini. Wow.
It's Jalil, yo,
your
master rapper. I'm a sheer disaster. When we rumble, some think I'm soft just because I'm humble.
right?
And I said it just like him. That is
So you see how the game go. Rampage, when you come in live in the studio, we got some more for you too. So
Man.
that's
I'm gonna
what's.
win it next time.
Say what?
I'm gonna win it next time.
Oh yeah, for sure. So tell everybody about I guess Remington Still is the mixtape that's out now, and Give Me the Night is the single, I believe. So let everybody know basically what the vibe is with the record and go ahead.
Well, Money B, I want to give it away to everybody on the show for free. I want them to be able to download it right now for free.
Well, tell them where to go.
Authentic hip-hop on a higher level. It's from me, Rampage, the First Lieutenant, called Remington Steel. You're going to love joints off the mixtape, and it's real clean. I never curse, not once.
Word.
I want everybody to download it right now on your show for free. Everybody who's listening to this show gets it for free, and you send it to everybody. And whoever needs drops, holla at me.
So
And
where
make sure everybody's at my party. You too, Mellow Man, at my party in Cali this Saturday. Red carpet. I need everybody that's on this show over there showing love to your bro. And we're going to flick up and do what we do because we real hip-hop and we here.
Tell 'em-
Come
tell
with
'em-
your Adidas, come with the Dookie ropes, whatever.
tell them what
Do
club
Baby
this
Flow.
Saturday? Where's it at in Hollywood?
Huh?
You know the name of the club?
Mel, give him the address.
Yo, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm talking to somebody.
The Bonaventure
All right, hold on. Give me that.
downtown LA.
You said
And on the fourth floor level, inside of the Bonaventure Hotel.
the Bonaventure. Where's that?
downtown.
downtown.
Downtown on
Downtown.
Flower Street.
So downtown LA this Saturday. Definitely be in the
It's
house
at 404 Figueroa.
Oh yeah, Figueroa.
on Figueroa.
It's the one with glass elevators on the outside.
Right. And then Mello, we actually have a show together this Friday
Yes.
in Los Angeles. So let everybody know.
Yeah. You,
Show the flyer.
myself,
Jake.
you, myself.
Oh. Y'all performing on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We performing Friday.
Hey, y'all better stop it, man. I'm jumping on stage with one of y'all.
Come
I'll be in
through.
town on Friday.
Definitely
Come
come through.
through.
Definitely
Come through.
Hello, man. I'm coming. If I got to do
We'll
wild
do,
for the night,
bring
I'm gonna
look,
truly.
bring
Let's do it.
bring your instant replay because we just throwing you up. That's just what it is. Do your own set. How you want it?
Early.
Yes, the mic stay burned
wanna
for you,
come.
bro. The mic stay burned for you.
I'm
You already
coming,
know.
bro.
Check it out. It's gonna be at the
Go.
Whiskey A Go Go on Sunset Boulevard. World famous Whiskey A Go Go this Friday night. It's gonna be Money B. It's gonna be Rodney O. It's gonna be myself. We're giving away a lot of free clothing and pieces from the clothing line, and now it's also gonna be Rampage, the Renegade. How you like
Just
it?
added to the show.
Already.
Wow. I would love to smash with my brothers. Why not?
Most definitely.
Why fucking not?
Come through, and I'll get you all the
I
information.
need it. I don't know what time it starts and what time y'all going on.
Why don't you just come through for sound check? If you're already in town, we'll be there at 6 o'clock checking the lines, and then the doors open at 8 p.m.
Yo, Mello or B, y'all DM me the numbers directly so we can get to it, so I can tell you why I'm on the way to town.
Okay.
Word
I
up.
got you.
Okay.
I'll hit you up after this. Rampage, let everybody know where they can find you on all social media.
All social media at The Real Rampage. At The Real Rampage. All social media at The Real Rampage. That's it.
That's what's up.
Instagram, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Salute to my PR mama Mel. You know what I'm saying? I salute you. Salute my manager, Money Green Marche. All eyes on me, PR. We're going to be in the building real happy. I'm coming to rock with my brothers. I ain't been out for a minute, so they don't let me out the cage. And it's going to get serious this week in Cali.
That's what's happening.
True.
Mello, let everybody know where to find you.
You can just find me at therealmellowmanace.com. That's the website. And but I really want to plug this other show after our Friday show coming up May 1st. Right. I'm doing the Black and Brown Unity Festival in the Plaza in East L.A.
Right.
And this is the festival I should have did 20 years ago. You know what I mean? The healing of the Black and Brown community. You know what I'm saying? Because so many times there have been some knuckleheads and people in place to block that kind of growth. And we're doing it now. So it's going to be at 1831 East 1st Street, Los Angeles, California, 90033. That's the Black and Brown Unity Festival. It's the Sounds of Solidarity.
Is that the plaza right off the 10 freeway?
It is indeed.
That one that you ride past the 10, you can see
Yeah,
it?
you can ride off the 10 or you can ride off the 5.
Word.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's once again, 1831 East 1st Street, Los Angeles, California.
And you got a lot of invited guests coming
Man,
down, too.
you on the bill. We have Black and Brown artists. We have like Cam, Born the Law Banks, you know what I'm saying? Medusa, all the way to DJ Free Leonard, Taquana MC, Tech the Super Latin, Booyah Bongo. We doing you. I mean, me, Kazal. This is going to be beautiful because we already got a bid from Compton College to do the second one there next year.
Oh, word.
And so we're going to make the Lollapalooza of this thing for us, out of this thing. So I'm real proud of the work that we're doing.
Most definitely. Kazal.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Kazal Organism. That's CAZAL.
Paloo.
Organism.
Say it with your chest, man. Put a little bass in
Yeah,
it.
I'm trying to step up to the mic. There you go.
Say what your man
Facebook, just Mellow Kazal Organism. Instagram, Kazal Organism.
I know you ain't talking. You just got your stuff together.
Yeah, that's everything though. Everything's Kazal Organism. So.
Word. What's the new record? I know you got some shit hot shit
Yeah,
on the
we
streets
got
right
the
now.
I got my first solo rap album, The Last Poet, about to come out. Just started my my record label, Ultra Slump, back in October.
And he gave me a deal.
Right?
And it's pretty I've been honored to team up with Daddy Kev from Alpha Pup, so they're gonna be doing my rap releases. So right now I'm just hitting up all the different young MCs that I know, get that popping. I got another instrumental album out that I'm still don't have a name for, but yeah, that's what it is right
And
now.
if you need beats, holla at the kid. He got it.
Yeah.
He got it. Todd Teasy.
You can reach me at all social media, TON_TEEZY. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you click the subscribe button, the Going Way Back Show. Click the like button, leave a comment. And also, if you want to see anything new on the show, send us an email at thegoingwaybackshow@gmail.com. Always.
Excuse me. It's always in your ear on Twitter and are always on Instagram. Hit me up.
What about your show? You do it. You don't never plug your show.
Because I got all these people here. It's about your show, man.
Man,
You don't even have a mic on that show, so.
That's true.
Plug
But
your shit.
I'm on Sirius XM Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Sorry. Speedy's Comedy Corner. Actually, Speedy's Rollout Show, Speedy and Friends on Foxhole Channel 96.
Big Willie.
That's what's up. Of course, you can find me on all social media at MoneyB69. At MoneyB69. You can follow the Going Way Back Show specifically on Twitter, and that's at Going Way Back Show. Make sure you like us on Facebook. That's the Going Way Back Show and Money B. Make sure you check out the website. The website's being rebuilt right now, but it's goingwaybackshow.com. You know, get the merchandise. You know, get your Going Way Back Show T-shirt. You can find it. Just go to goingwaybackshow.com. You click the banner, and you can buy that dopeness right there. We might even have a couple out at the show on Friday. So holla at the kid. If you want to book Money B or the crew from Going Way Back Show, please go to moneyb-digitalunderground.com. I'll say it again without the coffee. Money B dash Digital Underground.com. Yo, Rampage, Mellow Man Ace, cause I appreciate you guys taking the time. Come through and chop it up with your family. Rampage, I'm gonna see you this weekend for sure. Got to get you live in studio.
Definitely, bro.
And we're gonna do it like that, man. We out of here. Until next time, people, please be easy. Yeah.
It's the Goin Way Back Show with Money B. Classic hip hop, raw and uncut.
Thanks for visiting the Goin Way Back Show channel. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, and click that like button.